Hey, it's Cassie with Cassie's Parlor. I'm super excited to be here. I hope you are too. Tonight, we're going to talk about something really fun and exciting. We're going to wait a few minutes for friends to get connected so we can all chat together. I'm going to do my announcement first and tell you all about it and give you all the details, let you ask questions. I'll answer questions, whatever you have, and then we'll announce the winners from the challenge. So I'm excited. So let me get the chat up here. If you're here live, say hi so I can talk to you. Dawn's here. Hey girl, how are you doing? Hi Vicky, how are you? Are you guys having a good day? It's Friday. I got to have the day off. I was supposed to be in Chicago right now with Alfred because he has a photo in a gallery there. And but Henry has his competition tomorrow, so I have to be there for him for that. So Alfred's in Chicago. He's going to send me pictures, and I'm here with you. Victoria's here. Hi, Victoria and Carol. You guys, I love your art journal pages. I was checking them out earlier and looking at all the details, and they're all amazing. I'm so excited. Thank you so much for participating. That was really fun. I hope you had a good time with it. The 10-minute project was hard, wasn't it? It was, but it's fun. I hope that it was fun for you, even though it's hard. I hope you do it again too, for sure. Tish is here. What are you doing, Tish? You guys are leaving. Alfred said you're leaving in 20 minutes. I can't wait. Send me pictures, okay? I'm sorry I'm not there. I miss you guys. I love you. I wish I was in Chicago with you, but it's going to be great. Is it cold there? Tell me all about it. Renee's here. Hey, Renee. And Stephanie, my mom. It was fun, challenging, but fun. Yeah, that's good. Yeah. And it's fun to see what 5 supplies everybody picked too. It was good. And I didn't include gesso or glue. You're welcome. So you could use those freely. Cool. All right. Well, I think most people are here. I miss you too. It's double digits. Oh, that's good. That's good. And maybe less snow too, huh? It was like 16 or 17 here today, but it felt like mid 20s. So it wasn't, I don't know how I'm saying this, but it wasn't as horrible as it could have been. I don't understand. I hate winter. Anyway. All right. Well, have fun there. And hi, Dan. Hi, husband. Love you guys. All right. So tonight we're going to talk about the art journal adventure. It has been 13 months already. I just mailed this past week the 13th kit, okay, which is like kind of blowing my mind. And it's been amazing. And it's still going to keep going. I'm not stopping it. I have huge plans for it for this year. And I'm super excited about it. So if you're in the Craft Menagerie, we did the Word of the Year canvas, and we just finished it last night, actually. And my word of the year is soar, like fly, to soar, be above the clouds. And that's what I'm doing this year. I'm going right up into the sky, and I want to take you all with me. And the Art Journal Adventure group, the first year has been really about like dipping our toe in the water and sort of like getting our art journal out and figuring out, how it fits in our lives and how you want to use it to create art, and what does it mean for you, and how are you using it, and all that good stuff, right? So the first year for me really was about learning, learning the mechanics of the group, like from my side, but also learning, starting out with the art journal for all of us, right? And so and I think that we did a good job. I think, there were a few bumps in the road, like with the emailing the links and then switching it to Facebook and stuff. And, that was really helpful to get the feedback from you guys about things that were working or weren't working, or, that could be changed up or be better. And I think that they'll always be growing and changing like that also. But one thing that I was starting to feel as the year went on, and sort of as we were progressing and getting out of that like real beginner stage of art journaling and moving up just a little bit, I have been wanting to give you, let me back up for just a minute, okay? Because I need to sort of explain the world of art, like from my perspective and why I think this is important. So we have like this big circle that is art, right? And then we have the fine art side and we have the craft art side. And there's a space where they kind of overlap. And that is where the mixed media stuff is, like gesso and modeling paste and gel medium and all of those types of things live in that little space where they intersect. On the crafty side, we, 15 years ago, or whatever, we had 20 years ago, even, we had scrapbooking and paper crafting and like card making, stuff like that. So you had paper and ink and stamps and embellishments, ribbon, stuff like that. And then the fine art side has all the different kinds of paint, oil and acrylic and gouache and watercolor and all the mediums. And all the other things that go along with that, really nice colored pencils like Color Soft or Derwent Inktense pencils, stuff like that. Woodies, acrylic ink, liquid acrylics, and all the different ranges of acrylic paints. And why is there a range of acrylic paints, and why would you use them differently than others, and all that stuff, right? And slowly over the last decade or so, some of that fine art stuff has been trickling over into the craft art side, but it's been kind of slow. And there are some things that still mostly live over in the fine art side that are really amazing and really lend themselves to being like amazing tools that you can use in your art journal. And I use them all the time. And I've been trying to think of a way that I can start incorporating them into the art journal adventure subscription box, because I want to get them in your hands so I can teach you how to use them, and you can decide if you love them or not or whatever, just like you do every month with all the other things I send you. So the problem is that those things cost more generally because it's fine art, it has a higher price point. Like Woodies, for example. Okay, I've wanted to send you those for like 6 months. Seriously, they're super fun. They're easy to use. Everyone can be successful with them and have a great time. They're wonderful for so many different types of projects. And in the current state, I might be able to send you 1 or 2 colors, maybe with a couple of other things, but it doesn't really get me where I want you to go. Okay. So that's why I'm making changes, because I want to send you more of this fine art stuff and then show you how to use it. And not just like, maybe you've heard of some of the things, maybe you've heard of Inktense pencils or, some of this other stuff or Woodies or whatever. And there's like a million other things. I want to get into gel plate printing. I want to get into more with stamp carving. I want to maybe do some bookbinding. Like there are other things I want to do that take us to the next level and help us build on what we already know. So that's what we're going to be doing this year. And I'm so excited about it. I want to pee my pants. Okay. So here's what the new art journal subscription is going to look like. And I'm having a glass of wine because it's Friday night. Okay. So I'm still going to mail supplies to your house. Hi, Jan. How are you? So we just started talking about the new art journal subscription box and what is going to start February 15th. And we'll get into all the technical stuff and the logistics of people that are currently in my other program and how we switch you over if you want to keep going and all that stuff. We'll get into that, and you can ask all the questions you want at the end, but let me just get through this part so I can tell you all the information. Okay. So of course I'll still mail stuff to your house. That's the point of it. And I have like a gazillion ideas. I've actually already planned out the full year of prompt cards. Okay. I have them in my other room on a huge Post-it note, January through December, in all 4 categories. And they're all new categories, and I'll tell you what they are tonight. And I've planned the entire year, and it's hard to plan the supplies for the full year because sometimes you don't always get what you want. As when you're ordering from a distributor, it's funky. And sometimes I have to do things on the fly a little bit and change things up because of what they can or can't get me. So anyway, just in time. Yeah. So definitely still mailing stuff to your house. The value of the items, the products that I'll be sending you is going up. So last year I mailed you $25 in retail value of art supplies, and then you got videos and prompt cards for free. You got 48 videos and 48 prompt cards for free last year. Actually, you got 13 months, so that's 48 plus 4, you got 52. So that's amazing, and I'm so happy that I've been able to do that, and I absolutely love it, and it's been the best learning experience of my life. So I said that we're going to have 4 new prompt cards, right? New prompt categories. Okay, so you're still getting 4 prompt cards in your box. And actually, this started with the January kit because it's a new year and I didn't want to wait till February. And I had so many ideas. So we just had to start in January. So in the boxes, you may have already gotten, I don't know, I haven't seen anyone post, but you should, if you didn't get them yet, you'll be getting them any day now. The prompts are this, and I will explain them, but let me just tell you what they are. Art style, I'm most excited about this one. Texture, hello, thought, and palette, okay? So art style, I'm so excited about this one. Art style is going to be a type of like an art movement throughout the centuries of art. And I took art history in school. I've been obsessed with art for a very long time. And sometimes when we were talking about abstract painting a couple weeks ago, because I did an online class to learn some new techniques and stuff, and I'm just trying it out for myself to see how I like it. And so we were kind of talking about a little bit, and I understand a little bit about the history of abstract art and the movement of it, but then I realized that probably some people don't, and I think it's really important for us to, at least at a very base level, to have an understanding of how art has developed and transformed over the years, and how it changed and why it changed and what artists were influential in that time. So I'm not going to give you like a big history lesson or anything, but the prompt card is going to be for you to play with creating in that style if you want. You, of course, it's always voluntary, you don't have to do it, but and then with the prompt card, not in paper, but like in the portal, in the class portal where it's going to live in the future here, I'm going to give you like just a paragraph and maybe a couple pictures of the very highest level overview of that art movement and some artists that were important in that art movement. So if it's something you really are interested in and you decide you like that style of art, then you have a place to go to, if you want to dig in further for yourself and learn more. So I hope you're excited about this. I'm super excited about it. The history of art is fascinating and amazing and wonderful. And I think it's really important for us to know where we came from and why certain rules exist and how they've been developed over the years and how they've been broken. And it just helps to enrich you more fully and help you become a more informed artist. Okay, so that is the art style prompt card, and that one is very exciting. Oh, Renee got her box today. That's awesome. Good. Okay, so then texture. Hello, I love texture. A lot of us do. So each month it's just going to be either a type. Yes, expanding our horizons. Yes, helping us to grow and up level. Like this year is all about up leveling, taking things to the next level. We've learned the basics. We know how to open our art journal and make a page. We just did it this week. We made a page in 10 minutes. That's super hard, but we did it, and they were amazing and they're fun. So now we're gonna jump to the next step, and we're taking it to the next level. Okay. So texture is going to be fun. It's either going to be like something that you use to make texture or a type of texture. So you'll see as we go along. That's a really fun category, and is very broad too. So you can do a lot with it. Then the thought prompt. So last year we had the writing prompt. This is pretty similar, but I'm changing it up just a little bit. I just want you to go a little deeper and think about something, and either journal about it and then cover it up and make your art, or have the intention while you're creating your piece. I just think it's important for us to incorporate some of that deep inner work, and you can go as shallow as deep as you want, right? It's up to you, but that thought work is really important. So I wanted to make sure to include something like that. And then palette Palette is so fun. I'm excited for palette. Here's why. I know, and we joke all the time with each other for those of us that are in the art journal group already. Some of us like some certain colors and some of us don't like certain colors. And it's really fun to go back and forth and, play around with that. But I really want us to explore all the colors because they're all really important. So every month I'm giving you 3 colors that I want you to use together in a layout. So I picked 3 colors that I feel can work together in a page. And I'm just saying, sometimes you might have to use yellow, Dawn, and Renee's going to have to use red here and there. It's just the way it is. All the colors are important. They really are. So the palette prompt is just 3 colors that I pick each month that you're going to use on one page. Okay. So those are the 4 new prompt cards. What do you think? Does that seem like it's going to be fun? Jan says it sounds like fun. Jan has yellow hearts. That's so surprising. All right. Of course, you're still going to get 4 videos every month. You'll get 1 each week for each prompt card, just like we've always done. The one change that's going to, right, 2 things. One change that's going to be coming with the new videos, instead of having them in the Facebook group and tagging and putting the hashtag and having people go find it that way, we're up leveling again here. Okay, so first we had email with the video link, and then we moved it to Facebook, and I tried to put it in like a categories for you to find easily. Well, now we're going to up level one more time, and we're going to put it in the portal. So if you're in the Craft Menagerie, it's the same type. It's the same type of portal. It's obviously its own space. It's going to have its own like classroom, but there'll be units and lessons, and each unit will be the month, and then each lesson will be like the first box of February. I'll have the date that it actually comes out, and then what prompt card we're using in the title, so you know. And then each week you'll get a new video in each lesson. Okay. And then too, like on the art style week, I will also put like a description in there of the art movement that we're looking at and studying a little bit and talking about, and have all of that information in there. So it's all right there for you. We'll still have the Facebook group for now for sharing our work, because unfortunately, in that class portal, there isn't really a community feature. I'm trying. Oh, love them all. Sounds fun. Yay. Good. I'm glad. What was I going to say? Yeah, so here's the thing. When I was launching the Craft Menagerie, I had some people reach out to me and say they want to be involved, they want to be in the group, but they don't use Facebook. And there are a number of people that just don't like Facebook, and I understand it. I don't really care one way or the other about Facebook. It's convenient and it's easy, and most people are out there, so I use it. But I could understand why people might not like it or might not want to have an account or whatever. So I am ultimately looking for a place where we can have community and classroom like all in one space. So we don't have to go to 2 different apps or whatever. We can just all live in one place, and it'll be nice. There is one platform that I know about that does that, but it's a little bit out of my price range at the moment. So as we grow, I can probably move there. But right now it's not really an option. But I am looking for other options at the moment for something other than Facebook, because the most important thing to me, even more than making the art, is the community aspect and being able to share the art with each other, and not even just the art, but just like our lives, whatever you want to share. Like, something horrible happens or something great happens, whether it's family related or just in your day, or your boss pissed you off, or you had a great day hanging out with grandkids or whatever it is. Like, I think it's really important for us to be able to share those things with each other. It's lovely to get to know each other on a really personal level, but also to have that space where you just feel like the people in that space are like-minded, right? We all love art. We all love art journaling. We all love creating and experimenting and trying things out. And we can share those art things with each other, but we can also share other things. And we know that we'll be supported no matter what. And that's the most important thing for me, is having that community where everyone feels included. I want it to be the most inclusive it can be. I don't ever want anyone to feel excluded. Anyone that wants to be here, I want you to be here, and I want to help you, and I want to give you a big hug, right? That's just how I am. So when I hear that some people don't want to use Facebook, then of course I'm thinking, okay, well, what can we do so that they don't feel excluded? Because right now they do. It's their choice to not use Facebook. And I know that I can't please everyone all the time. I do understand that. But, I think that we can at least maybe look for something else that we could use instead, to share all of our things together. So anyway, that's just a side thing, and I kind of went off on a tangent, sorry, but I just want you guys to know that, like, that's super important to me. So, and another thing, while we're here talking about this, any feedback you ever have for me, positive, negative, or whatever, I love it. Like, I love to hear it, because especially when it's something that's not working for you, or is frustrating, or is just not great, I want to know about it so that I can try to make it better, and figure out a solution so that everyone has a fun, happy experience. Because, we're making art, like, we shouldn't be frustrated by that. So keep the comments coming always. That helps me refine and up level and grow. Okay. So I love you guys. Thank you for doing that. Let's see. I just want to check comments. 1 second. I love seeing what everyone else is doing, right? And sometimes that gives you ideas, or it inspires you, or whatever. It's just lovely to see all of everyone else's makes. My favorite thing today was going into the group and seeing everyone's challenge, and like looking at all the different projects. And there were so many of you out there that made the projects, and we all started with the same goal. Like, the first goal was use the magazine and make a page. And every single one is completely different feel, different style, different everything. It's amazing to me. And I love seeing how you use my supplies on your pages. That's pretty fun also. Not gonna lie. Okay, Jan says it's fun to bounce ideas off each other. For sure. Yeah, exactly. That's what the community is all about. It's like supporting, giving, taking, getting what you need, giving to others what they need, and having that back and forth all the time. It's the most important thing. Community is the best, for sure. Yep. And I also have received feedback recently that people are really loving the Zoom, because we can actually see each other's faces and chat, and not just have this chat stream here where we're chatting like this way. And I totally get that. And so my wheels are turning about ways that we can incorporate more activities where we're connecting in that way, so we can all be chatting and stuff and hanging out together. Because I love that too. I mean, the only thing better would be like being all in a room together, right? So I'm taking all of your feedback. I really do love it. Zooming is so much fun. Cool. Yeah, I keep hearing that, and I feel it too. And I was in another group a couple of years ago that we did every month we had a Zoom call, and we created and made a project and stuff, and it was really fun. And it was just lovely to catch up even with people if you don't talk to them otherwise throughout the month, and just to get to know people, and also see how other people like other people's process for creating is fascinating to me. I'm totally getting off on a tangent. I'm sorry, but just hear me for 1 second. So I have been creating for decades, right? But even if there's something I feel like, oh, I'm pretty solid in this area, I will still take a class from somebody that's teaching that thing, even if it's like a beginner thing or whatever, because I never know what I'm going to learn from them. There could be a little nugget of information that I didn't, like a way of thinking about something that I didn't think about, or the process and how they create their art and how they think through creating their art that you might not have ever thought of, that could give you a light bulb moment. You just never know. So I think any opportunity you have to be involved in learning from new artists and other people, and just expanding your horizons as much as you can, is always going to be beneficial for you. Even if you leave the class and you're like, oh, that was stupid, I bet you there was something there that you learned, even if it was, I don't like the way that this person makes art. That's fine. You know, we all make art different. We all do it a different way. I really don't want to do that thing they did, so I'm not going to waste my time trying. Or I would like to challenge you further to say, when you say, I don't like the way they did that thing, I would like you to try it, because you might be surprised. Sometimes you think you're not going to like something, and then you do it and you're like, oh, wait, actually, that's kind of amazing. So I'm just saying. All right. Tangent over. Sorry. I get excited about stuff like this. So, okay. So I'm still mailing supplies. We got 4 new prompt cards that you are getting any day now, starting now, but definitely going through the whole year. 4 videos per month. We're moving to the portal. I'm just making sure I'm covering everything. Okay, so I'm going to have 3 choices for you, okay? And you can't choose these until Monday. It goes live Monday. I'm going to send an email first thing in the morning. So get on my email list if you're not there already, to make sure you find out as soon as the card opens. But everyone that has a current Art Journal Adventure membership with me, I'll be canceling your membership in the other portal, or in the other store, okay? And those of you that have annual memberships with me, I'm going to talk to you separately, because I need to know what your decision is about how you're going to move forward. And then we'll work out the other part. And if I need to give you some money back or whatever, that's fine. We'll work that out. Like on the side, there's a few of you that have annual memberships, okay? So I promise we'll work that out. So all of those will be canceled. All the January kits have been mailed. You should get them. Everyone's square there. We're good to go. So now in February, so next week, the cart will be open for you to re-sign up for the Art Journal Adventure, because we're moving to a new portal. We're having a new structure, all of that. And I'm giving you choices. Okay. So if you want to keep going with the Art Journal Adventure subscription box, you absolutely can. And I hope that you do, because this year is, like I said, we're up leveling, and we're going like crazy to the top. I promise you. There are so many amazing supplies that you maybe haven't used before that are gonna just change the way you art journal. It just is. There's no other way about it. So, okay, 3 choices. We have a monthly plan. So that's just like pay every month, just like most of you have done for the past year. We have a 6-month plan, not an annual, but a 6-month plan. So you can pay for 6 months up all at once. Or we have a digital only. So if you don't want to get the supplies mailed to you, but you still want the videos and the prompt cards, then you can have a digital only. You'll get into the portal where all the videos will be stored, and you will also get emailed to you, or sent to you. So I haven't figured that part out, probably emailed. But anyway, you'll get a digital version of the prompt cards each month that you can print on your own. So I'm not actually going to mail you anything in that program, but you'll still get the content. So you can follow along and do the videos, and you can just get supplies on your own, or not get them, or do whatever you want. Okay. So, all right. So the monthly plan is $45 plus shipping. I get a flat rate shipping, so you do get a discount with that. The 6-month plan, I don't remember how much it is, but it's on the website. It's just 6 months worth. And that's for people that just like to pay once for a chunk of time, and they don't want to have to pay every month. So I give you that option. And then the digital only plan is $25. So if you want to stay at the $25 level, you can do digital only, and you can still get the video every week. You'll be in the Facebook group to share and be in the community, have the community part, and you'll get the the digital prompt cards. You just won't have supplies mailed to your house. Okay, I think that's everything. Those are all my notes. Tell me what questions you have, if you have any. I'm so excited. This is going to be super fun. I'm telling you what, the list of things. Okay. Oh, I also just signed with Lindy. So we're going to have Lindy like magical sprays. Her embossing powders are crazy. We haven't even talked about embossing powders yet, you guys. Embossing powder in a journal, there are so many things you can do with it. There's just an endless list of things that we are going to be doing this year that I want to do with you, and that I want to walk you through step by step. So, all right, let me know if you have any questions. I'm sorry, my husband was talking. How much? The 6-month, I forgot to write it down, but it's on the website. And so, Jan, you're an annual person. So I have your balance. I wrote it down. It's right here. I won't say it out loud, but I have your balance. Do I? Yeah. Um, so if you wanted to do the 6 month for this next year, then I would take whatever the total for 6 months is. I would make you a personal coupon for to take off whatever your balance is off of that total, and then you would just pay the difference. Does that make sense? So for anyone that has annual membership, I think there's 3 of you. Um, you can just be like, no, I'm done. I don't want to do it anymore. Um, yeah, that's okay. I have your total here. I have it all figured out. You're paid actually, I think, through the May kit. So in June you would need to re-up. Um, will you give us instructions on how to get into the new platform? I absolutely will, Carol. So on Monday morning, an email will go out and it will have the links for the different ways to sign up, depending on what you want to do. And if you, it will just walk you through it. There's a, like, you put your name and payment information, all of that stuff in, and then it will take you right into the course portal, and you sign up there. You do an email and password. If you're in the Craft Menagerie, it's the exact same process because I'm on the same platform. Okay, it's just going to be a new class like section, if that makes sense. Okay, hold on. So let me finish Carol's. So yes, there'll be clear instructions. And if you have any trouble, please text me, send me a private message, whatever. And as soon as I see it, I'll try to help you right away. Yeah, but it's pretty easy. I think it should be. I know some people when they were getting into the Craft Menagerie like in January, because there was some time in between that maybe they forgot their password or something didn't quite work right, and we had a little hiccup there for a minute with a few people, but once they got in, then it was easy. So let me know though if you feel differently about that, because I need to know that too, because this is a totally new platform for me, but I felt like it did subscriptions well and like links you right to the class portal. And then in there, it's really nice because you have it broken down into sections. And if there's any downloads, like all that stuff just fits in there, and it's nice. So, all right, let me keep answering questions. So let me know if that helps you, Carol. Okay. Yes. Okay. Will we get the same number of supplies as before? Well, so before, your supplies were had a $25 retail value, and sometimes they were a little over, to be honest. Especially in June and December, you got quite a bit extra. But that was my thank you thing, and I'm still doing that too. In June and December, you're still going to get bonuses, and we're still going to do the bonus lives and stuff like that. Sorry, I have to not read comments so I can stay in my train of thought. So, but now the value of the kits are going to go up because, like I was saying, the reason that the price is going up is because of the value of the stuff that I want to send you costs more, and so I felt stuck a few times. If I'm being totally honest, last year, I just felt a little bit stuck because there are things I really, really like. You know how passionate I am about this stuff. And I'm just like, but I just want to give it to them. But I'm like, but I just can't, And so I thought, well, I need to do this because we all need to up level. And if and if this is something you're really interested in and serious about, I really want to help you and show you these amazing things. You know what I mean? So the value of the stuff you're getting is going up. Okay. Somewhere between like $30 and $35, depending on what it is. I almost always go a little bit over because I can't help myself. But yeah. So I hope that answers your question, Dawn. Let me know if it doesn't. So as far, you said this, get the same number of supplies. Like that's the other thing too. If something is less expensive, I can put more in like number of items in the kit. But in the past few months, I've only been able to put 1 or 2, maybe 3 things in there because the things I want to give you cost more. You know what I mean? So it's just, you know how it is. You go to the craft store and you spend like $100 and you walk out with a little bag of stuff. Like craft supplies are not cheap, right? So that's what I'm doing. I hope that answers your question. Let me know if it doesn't. Once I figure out my password, you're good to go. Thanks. Good, Renee. But like, will we get a mix instead of just one? Oh yeah, totally. Yeah, that's not changing. So that's not changing at all. So you're still going to get Like you might get some woodies and some cool paper that it works really well with, and some other stamp that you can use. Like all the things should, kind of correlate together, like I've always done. That's not changing. You're just going to get more value. The products you're going to get are, and I'm not saying I'm not going to still include stuff from the crafty side. If there's some new fun, cool stuff, and there are lots of fun, cool things coming out this year, I've got a little bit of a sneak peek of some things here and there. But on the crafty side of the world, if there's some cool, fun stuff coming out and I want to put it in, like Simon Hurley's stamp thing, or like cool sprays or paints or whatever, I'm still going to include that stuff too, right? And that stuff is slightly less expensive. So there might be a month where I'm mixing fine art and crafty art and putting it all together, and you're going to get, one month you might get 5 things, another month you might get 3 things, but I'm still going to mix it up. I hope that helps you. None of that is changing. I just want to send you more. I guess that's what it comes down to. All right. Let's see. I definitely want to re-up for 6 months. Cassie, let's use my credit card to apply to the new. Yeah. So Jan, on Monday, when the email goes out, pick the 6-month link, and I'll make it very clear. I'll have probably blocks of images. And then you'll click the image. So you'll pick the 6-month subscription box, and then I'll send you a private message with your coupon code that you can use that will take off your specific amount that was left over from your annual kit. I hope that makes sense. If not, we can chat later. I'm happy to help you and walk you through it, but you're just going to you'll have to set it up in the new portal and put your credit card. I can't know your credit card stuff. Like that needs to stay secure on your side. But I'll make sure you get a coupon code and everything's square before Monday morning. Okay. Hi, Bev. How are you? I'm so glad you were able to join. Okay, good. Always like more value, definitely more value. And you guys, like, I hope at this point, I tend to, when I'm putting the kits together and I'm at like $22, I'm like, okay, I can give them one more thing. And then it's like $5, and then I'm over $3. I'm like, who cares? Just give it to them. Like I just do that because I'm so excited and passionate about this, and I just want you to have all the things. But I do also have to be practical too, right? So I definitely am always going to give you the very best value I can for everything. Okay, good. I'm glad that's clear. Yeah. Anyone else have questions about anything? Let me think if I'm missing or forgetting anything. So this will start on the February 15th kit. You're going to sign up next week, so it'll charge you then, but then you won't get charged again until March 15th. And then you'll be on a normal schedule after that. Okay. Just like we were before. None of that is changing. Okay. Bum Jen's other half has COVID. Oh no. Oh, it seems like everybody's getting COVID. Oh my gosh. Thank you, Jan. Jan, I'm sorry. Oh, that's the other thing I wanted to say. I'm sorry you missed the part 2 of the Craft Menagerie project last night. Some people, when we were in there, I don't know if you watched the replay yet, but some people forgot also that, or they said they wanted a reminder, and I didn't send a reminder, and I totally should have. So that's just a thing that's going on my to-do list for like setting up ahead of time, because I can set up email reminders. I can put a reminder in the Craft Menagerie group like, hey, we're going live tonight. Don't forget, get your stuff ready. So I'm going to do that for sure. I'm so sorry. I didn't think of it. So sorry you missed last night. Let's see. I need a drink. My throat is weird. Okay. Making a note to myself to remember Monday to sign up. Yay. Yeah. And I definitely will be sending reminders to sign up. Or I'll send the email at Monday morning and give you all the links and everything. And then I'll put a reminder in the Art Journal Adventure group and in Cassie's Parlor, because anybody can sign up at this point, not just previous members. Oh, good. Okay. Oh, that'll be nice. That's a good way to spend Saturday, Jan. So the other thing, what did I want to say? Oh yeah, the 2021 videos, because I still have a few people that are saying, oh, I can't find the video when it's in Facebook, and I totally get it, and I want it to be the easiest as possible. So I am going to move all the videos from 2021 into its own class portal, and I'm gonna auto sign you guys up. I have to figure out how to do that. But anybody that was in for 2021, even if you decide you don't want to do it this next year, or you're done with it, anyone that was in 2021, I'm going to sign you up for that if I can, or I'll give you a link to sign up for free. And all the videos will be out there, and they'll be organized nicely so that you can have access to them whenever you want, and they'll be in a nice class portal, and you can just be like January and shape, and then watch the video if you want to rewatch it ever, because you get access to those videos forever. So even if you decide you don't want to do it anymore. So, okay, so that is going to happen soon. And I will make sure everybody gets access to it. In fact, I'm going to make a note to send an email about it once it's all set up. But I have to make a note or I'll forget. Maybe I won't. Let's see. Replying to Dawn. So, oh, Jan. Okay. Oh, making a note. Yes. Yeah. I'll remind you guys too, for sure. Monday, I'm going to be announcing it everywhere for anybody that isn't in the group already. Yeah, and finish, right? Yeah. And you know what? It's not even finish, right? Because like, let's say you even went through all the 2021 prompts like Dawn did, right? Dawn is on top of it. But my goal is for you, do I have, I think I took them away, but like I give you the journal prompt cards in that particular style and fashion because I want you to put them somewhere that you're going to go back and look at them over and over again, and like when you want to sit and create and you're like, oh, I don't know what I want to do. You're going to go to your journal prompt cards and you're going to pick one out, or two. Maybe you're going to pick two and do them both together, and you can use those for years and years after. So yes. So you're never finished is what I'm trying to say, because you can always go back and redo it, right? Okay. So yeah, hopefully it'll be more organized and easier for everyone to figure it out too. That's my main goal. So us OGs will always be your favorites, right? Hello. I mean, is that even a question? You're definitely my favorites for sure. Are you going to be starting the new program with a new journal? Oh, you know what? I didn't think about that. There won't be a journal in the kit, but I do want to have a couple different journals in my store. So the other thing is with the store, I don't know if you've been in it recently, but I took a bunch of stuff out that I'm just like, nope, I don't want to clutter it up with a bunch of stuff. I'm not trying to compete with other people that sell art products at all. Like, that's not my goal. That's not my place. Okay. What I want to have in my store is my stuff, of course. So all my stencils need to get put up there, and my paper pad, of course, and anything new I come out with this year. But also things that I use all the time that I think you guys should be using all the time, like the Mod Podge spray. I need to get some of that and get that in the store. White, black, and clear gesso from Prima. I just like that gesso. The Liquitex is really good too, but I'm just going to have one in my store. Stuff like that. And then a couple of journals. I love the Dilution journal. I love the Strathmore journals that I sent you. And there's a couple other ones that I think are really fantastic. So I'm going to have some journals in there too. So I'll just have a few things out there that, there are things that I'm like, hey, you need to have this. I have it in my store, go get it. Or if you know someone else, you shop somewhere else and they have it, go get it from them. I don't care. Just go get it because you need to have it, So my store is going to be changing, and that's what I'm going to be doing just to keep it simpler and more streamlined. And I don't want to mess with all the other stuff. You do need the Mod Podge, Jan. You really, really do. Dawn noticed. Yeah. And my stencils, I know. Okay. So that brings us to, are we done with this? Any more questions about Art Journal Adventure, about where it's going? You can always private message me too if you want to ask questions on the side and you don't want to ask here, or you just like think of it later or whatever. I'm always here for you. That is such a good thing to do. To Carol. Oh, okay. So hold on. I got to write this note. Send email for 2021 members. Yeah, I think that's going to be a better way to have the videos out there for you. And if anyone, oh, this month's stencil is the bomb. Yay, I'm glad you like it. Did you see the name of it, Renee? I'm horrible with coming up with names. I should have a name contest sometime. Anyway, yeah, anyway. You're welcome. So, okay, are we ready for the prize? So, y'all made wonderful, well, y'all, I'm not Southern. I don't know where that came from. Everyone made really amazing journal pages, and thank you for participating in the challenge. It's fun. I'm excited that you did it. I hope that it was fun for you. I think it was. I heard lots of good feedback, so that's exciting. I didn't see the name. I'm horrible for names. Oh, that's okay. It's no big deal. Anyway, it was really fun, and I'm hoping to do more challenges and things like this more often, just to keep us going. Oh, we've got a troll. Okay, so here's all the names from everybody that participated. So you had to put your name on the participant list and my email list. You had to post challenge 1 and challenge 2 in the album. So these are the people that did all of those things. Okay, I'll pick the winner and then I'll show you what you win. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna do it here. So I'm gonna close my eyes. I have no idea. Pick it. Oh, it's Vicky Taggets. Girl, you won. I'm so excited for you. Yay, Vicky. Woohoo. All right. Do you want to see what you won? Vicky, are you still here? I don't know if she's still here. Well, we will let her know if she's not here because I think this is a pretty good prize. Okay, first. Oh, Vicky's here. Yay, Vicky, you won. Woohoo. Woohoo. We got to celebrate for Vicky. All right. You get this box of 30 days of intentions. So there are 30 cards in here that are intention cards that you could journal with. Okay. Do you see this nice box? It has an intention on every single day. You open it up. Okay. And there are different things in here. You can create on here. These are just plain white. I mean, you could put art on them, but these you can put with your journal prompts. These are going to be amazing for you to give you ideas and things to journal on. So there's that, 30 of them. All right. You're getting a mixed pack of my Manila tags. So there's 4 different sizes and 5 of each. So you're getting 20 tags from me. This is something else that will stay in my shop too. These are just mine. I have all 4 sizes individually, or I have them as a mix pack, along with the tool, of course. But I'm redoing how I'm doing the tool because I thought of a better way to organize it. So I'm taking the tool down. I'm going to repackage it and redo it. But anyway, tool will stay there. And then, are you ready? You get something no one else has. Are you excited? This is one of my stencils. It's called Chevron. I hope you can see the pattern. I released it a long time ago, but it was only in a particular kit that no one ended up buying. So I have a few of these laying around, and I thought, this is a stencil no one has. So Vicky gets the first one. How lucky is that? So Vicky, you get my Chevron stencil, the only one that anyone has. You get 20 tags, and you get 30 days of intention cards. Cool? All right. Can't see the pattern. Oh, okay. Hold on. Let me see. I'm going to open it. Sorry, Vicky. And I'm going to put it on a dark piece of paper so you can see. It's pretty cool. Dawn, yes. Dawn just got a journal and some tags from me. I put those in with your kit for the month. So whenever you get your kit, you will get those. Okay. Here. Is that better? It's called Chevron, and it's like hand drawn though. It's not perfect. It's fun to use. So there we go. So yay, Vicky won. Sorry I had to take it out. And of course it's signed. Okay. Okay, any other questions or anything before we're done for today? Let's see. Love it all. Yay, I'm so excited. So Vicki, you want me to send this to your current address, right? Because you're staying there for a few more weeks, right? I will get it in the mail to you. What's today? Probably on Monday. Okay. Let's see. You love it. It's a cool stencil. Yeah, that stencil will go in the shop. It will, Carol. I have a bunch of stencils. I mean, you guys have most of them because I make them for the kits every month. But I really need to hire an assistant to do that kind of work for me because I don't have time for that. But it needs to get up there. So anyway, current address. Okay, you got it, Vicki. I will send it to you on Monday. Okay. Okay. So I think we're good. So just to recap. The Art Journal Adventure Kit will go live. The new version will go live Monday morning for sale. There's 3 options. There's 6-month payment for getting the kit mailed to you. There's individual month subscription box getting the kit mailed to you. And then there's the digital only version for people that don't want the supplies, but they still want the videos and the prompt cards and they want to make the projects. Okay. They will be moving to a class portal. Yes, kidders. Yes, I hear you. There's a kitty here. She's looking for her daddy that's not here. Anyway, sorry. So everything's going to move to the classroom portal. It's going to be way more organized and hopefully easier to use. Definitely give me feedback, what you like, what you don't like, what I can make better, for sure, always. I'm so excited for the art style prompt cards. You guys, it's going to be amazing. It's going to be amazing. January's is very exciting, I'm just going to say. And you're not in the portal yet. Ooh, how am I going to do that? Well, that'll go in the, I don't know. I'll figure it out. I'll probably put it in the 2022 portal, even though you're starting in February. I'll put January's in there anyway because it fits more with that stuff. I'm just rambling now. So anyway, you will get a little bit of the history of the art style for January. It just is going to be different because we're in transition. So it's weird for a minute. But anyway, okay. Love you guys. Anything else? All right. All right. Have a great Friday night. I'll see you guys. I don't know the next time I'm live. I'll have to look it up, but I'll see you soon, I'm sure. And thanks for hanging out with me. And I love you guys so much. Bye.